Hi. What's up, everybody? What is going on? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Okay, we are here. We're live. We're in it. It's time for some Ratchet 2. Whew. Stream notifications at Twitch live ping, at YouTube live ping. Ratchet 2 modded max percent runs. World record grind continues. Something else after. Although I'm really not sure what yet. Hi. What's up, Yukiko? How are you? Hello, everyone. Am I live on YouTube? I am indeed. Okay, we're live everywhere. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me get crack-a-lack in here. Hello, fellow Navy SEALs. God, I love when you guys mention SEALs. Hello there, Rajol Joel. Hi, everybody. All right, so gamers. Today we got a beautiful day ahead of us. We're going to be playing some Ratchet 2. And then after we're done with Ratchet 2, I'm not sure. We have to figure that out. I genuinely have no idea what I want to do after I'm done playing Rack 2 today. It's not something I've really thought about. But Raldies is a great idea. Bald Atro is also a good idea. I think, yeah, Raldies is not a bad idea at all. Here's what we'll do. At the very least, we will make it a little sub-Joel, you know? Always good to have a little visual something. Matcha swimming with a storm and tearing up the Feemsh. Let's see what Matcha's up to. Oh my god. Guys, look at this. Are you fucking seeing this seal right now? Oh my god, Valorafa! A web shop is now available for... Dude, that's our chatter! Valorafa was here yesterday. A web shop is now available for selected products. Please have a look. Great pinned message, Valo. You're doing an amazing job. You're doing almost as amazing a job as Matcha. Dude, look at this fucking silly little seal. Isn't he such a little stinky baby? He's such a little stinky baby. You can tell he smells. And you can tell that he loves it. Look at him eating those fish. Oh my god. I just saw a guy claim the color purple turns you bi, and I couldn't stop laughing. Maybe he's onto something. Maybe he knows something that we don't. Oh my god. Look at Matcha. I wish I could hear this seal. Oh my god. That's amazing. I just finished watching... Oh my god, wait, what did I just do? What happened to the... Oh, I know what happened. There we go. That fixes it. Lumi is on a level 10 hype train right now, and Matcha is swimming. Life is good. That's incredible. Good for Laura. Hello there, Zeskington Weedy Boy. Hello, Bulbman. Hello, Time Sasa, Pidge, Lazy, Doomka, Joe House, Just finished watching your Ratchet glitch documentaries and they're really well made. I'd love to see more videos like that from you. Yo, thank you, dude. We have been working very, very hard on some very interesting ideas, and we think that you guys are going to really love what we have in store for you. We really, really do. You just got to trust the vision. Also, for some reason, my monitor isn't reading my PS2. Give me a second to check if my wires are plugged in. Let me see here. Please work. There we go. Okay. Hello, Cereal. Hello, Snoozy Apple. Gamers, I have great news. This guy, Zem92, today, not grumpy. Not grumpy. I did some thinking after yesterday's stream. And I had some stuff that I'm going to want to talk about after we're done with the Ratchet portion of this stream. Is Zem normally grumpy? I would say no, not really. Hello, Silver Midnight. How's it going? Interesting. I didn't know you could actually do that. Okay. Let me enable the mods. It's been a while since we've last had Grumpjamin on the stream. True. But sometimes it's good to have to hold an L. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily regret what I was trying to say or do. I just regret how I did it. And it got me thinking. It got me really thinking about some stuff. So I'm gonna want to talk with you guys in a little bit. But for now, I want to really warm up on the sex mod. That's important to me. We gotta go, guys, we gotta go find sex. It's very important. We've had Zemi W for 9 years. Where is Zemi L? Do I even want a Zemi L? I mean, I don't know. I feel like Zemi L implies so many things. Oh, dude, I love this fucking song. Hello there, Durnip. Yeah, I was really grumpy. So it's been about 4 months since the last Grumpjamin. Hello there, Boltington Clock. So I'm gonna be honest, this is my first time posting a message on stream, so it's weird to hear it read on real time. Really respect your grind. Dude, that's fucking awesome. It's so cool to have you here, man. Welcome to the stream. Everybody give a warm welcome to Joe House and the YouTube side of things. Category, Hundo, Ghost Visibility 50%. Set aside file. Does this work? Ison, what's going on, dude? And what's up, Meek? Just bought PS3 to speedrun these games? No fucking way. Really, Meek? That's fucking cool. So, gamers, here's what I want to do today. I want to practice learning the new bolt route. Or the new crystal routes. This is very important. It's going to save me at least 3 minutes in this category if I learn it correctly. So, I am going to just watch Eli here. We're going to practice. He throws a bunch of decoys here. And then kills the guys over there. And the reason you have to get the decoys is to despawn the Yetis. Oh, shit. Hold. I need... Okay, it's fine. Mid-tattoo session, big pain. Enjoy it, Ison. Not much of a tattoo guy. I've never really understood the appeal. But, seems to be a big deal for people. So, you know, enjoy. Oh. Okay, I think what I'll do is die now, and then this should, in theory, get me what I'm looking for. So, What up, Yay Games? How you doing, dude? I did not despawn the Yetis properly. And then we go over here. And then from there, where does he go? He goes over here. So it's a straight shot. Dude, he's going fast now. How old is this game? This game came out in 2003. Ah, okay. Okay. What I'll do is I'll attempt... So what I'm going to be doing for the first probably hour of this stream is just trying to learn the crystal route now. So I'm just going to be starting and restarting and just doing this, and then in between attempts, let's fucking chit chat, you know? Let's fucking chit chat, have ourselves a little convo. I think there's merit to what Eli is doing, where he's doing this in first person, just using the decoy or the turret. But I still think this is just so fast. Yo, Lullin J. Yo, W's in chat for Lullin J, please. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. You know what we say around these parts? 5 bombs do indeed pay the bills. Appreciate you, homie. Hope you're doing well today. Is this... Yeah, that does. Okay. Hope you're all doing well, gamers. It's a pleasure to have you. So, I'll tell you guys... At the very least, I want to talk about this. So, yesterday, if you guys weren't here for yesterday's stream, I kind of got a little, like, tilted by, like, a random conversation point that we were having. It wasn't about anything important. It was just about, like, fucking red meat and how much you should consume red meat. And I just got so annoyed. I got so annoyed during it. And I got so annoyed during that conversation that it actually caused me to, like... mildly crash out in my own bedroom last night and just like fucking think about what the hell I even want out of my life. It was such a stupid, like, it's never about the thing, it's always about the things about the thing, right? Like, it had nothing to do with the conversation, but it had everything to do with what was going on. Been away for a move, but excited to be back. Great to have you, Hazar. Welcome back, homie. And if you guys can believe it, me getting grumpy about red meat, the dumbest fucking thing, led me to realizing something very, very important about my content. Which is that I still am not being as adventurous on stream as I want to be. And so today I am starting the stream by playing Ratchet 2, but after we're done with the Ratchet 2 portion, I want to do something kind of kooky. I mean, I have a sub goal for Raldi's Crack House, right? Dota 2 stream? Hell no. No. I want to play a good game. No offense, Dota fans. Hold on, I gotta lock in for a second. Yo, Tushi, what's going on, dude? Great to see you. Hello, Jackington Sprat Boy, by the way. Okay, where are we going from here? Down here. I didn't collect that. And then we go up here. And I'm assuming we grab this after, and I think I've lost him now. Yeah, a bit unfortunate, but I lost him. Okay, how many crystals did I get before I lost him? 22 is not bad. 22 is not bad. That's, I think, a PB for how long I've been able to keep up with Eli's ghost. Next time we just got to get to 23 or even 24. Have you found Mr. Crash Banda Race Carman yet? At 72. What does that even mean, Jackington Sprat Boy? Are you asking about CTR? What about CTR are you asking? But basically, I was thinking about this and I was like, fuck, man. Like, how do I fucking... I gotta add a little bit of spice every stream. I'm not adding enough spice. I'm adding, like, the same stale salt that's been in all these streams. So I'm trying to think of something really kooky we could do after I'm done with Ratchet today. If anybody has any ideas, the one idea I have right now is Raldy's Crack House. I gotta practice that anyway for a marathon. But I want to do some fun shit, you know what I mean? How do you... Is there a way to share IL ghosts between people? Also, hi, Zem. Turns out I might go to ESA this year. Oh my god, Claudia. That sounds fucking awesome. I hope I get to see you. And the answer is yes. You can share ghosts by taking the ghost file on your that you download from somebody else and installing it onto... Where is it? I think it's on... If you use...
Thank you for subscribing.
WinSCP, for example, you can put it right on your PS3, and I think maybe where the BIOS goes, or maybe... There's somebody who would be able to tell you, but yes, there is a way. There is a way. I just don't know how to do it off the dome, because I've only ever done it once. Tomba! Thank you for the 36 months, Tomba. I appreciate it, dude. We study the Raldy's Crack House category where we're looking to run at ESA. Well, that is certainly an aspect of what we can do. Hi-Fi Rush would be good. We do have to finish Hi-Fi Rush. That is definitely an angle. An ang, if you will, Boltington Clock. Did you two ever meet in real life? Who are you referring to, Kuzkowski? Me and whomst else? Hello there, Clovis Senpai. Zem and Claudia. Yeah, Claudia and I have met in real life before. It was a few years ago, I'm pretty sure. I think it was maybe ESA Summer 22, is that correct? I think that was the first ESA I went to. I forget everybody that went to that one. Oops. Pink Memories, nice 100 stream streak, by the way. Do I really want to just fucking... I could just do this. Weren't you at 24? Oh, okay, yeah, I was at 24 as well. That was my second. That was my second ESA. My first was 2022, I believe. Chat, can I relearn about 3 hours worth of Slide to 100 before my marathon run? 11 hours, I need 8 hours of sleep. Also GLGL. I don't see why not. Here's what you do, Nuke. This is the angle. You pull up the Slide to 100% world record, right? And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna play it at 4 times speed. There's a Chrome extension you can download that lets you speed up YouTube videos beyond 2x speed and just watch the entire thing in 4x speed. You're taking a plane from the Netherlands? I'm probably... Well, that depends. That depends on one or two things. I need to make sure that I'm there on day 0. That's the only stipulation. I need to make sure I'm there on day 0. What is that mod? It's like, is it like a time repeat in Kraken Time with Clank? No, this is the sex mod that you're seeing me use. The sex mod is very, very powerful. And it allows us to compare against individual ghosts that other people have done. So right now I'm competing against I'm Eli's ghost. Yeah, it's the sex mod because there's ghosts, and all the ghosts have a gigantic ghost orgy. You know how it is. I think he has the... That sounds cute, Claudia. Gotta go, I'm getting ready for work. Look after yourself. Thank you, Joe House. Appreciate you, homie. Don't be a stranger. Feel free to pop by anytime. closer and closer. It's Perianta. It is Periantai. Guys, Yoka Periantai. Hello there, Lilac. How's it going? Yoka Periantai. Fuck you. Okay, hold on. Can I even remotely keep up with what he's gonna do? I am gonna skip these 2 crystals. Oh, this is a bad idea, though. What up, Death Star? How you doing today, dude? Okay. I'm not going back into first person. That sounds fucking awesome, Claudia. Nothing like a good road trip to bring people together, you know? Fuck. I need to get more decoys down then. Hello there, Flowies. How are you today, dude? Bah! Bah, and then flip, and then explode. Whoa. Back in time. Gamers, did you hear that there's enough fucking Ratchet randomizers now to do a 5-game randomizer? Sort of. There's, I believe, a manual deadlocked that's already in the works. That's like a manual deadlocked randomizer. And apparently, some dedicated Giga Chad has already put together a Secret Agent Clank randomizer of all the Ratchet games. That's a fucking cool idea. Fucking 5 games all rack. Now that's a little something something, don't you think? What's going on? Why am I messing up these clips? Quite annoying. Hell yeah, Namu. You already know, dude. Deadlock Randomizer could go hard, but it would take a whole bunch of effort to make it interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure totally what the idea is behind it. I'm not sure I fully understand, because what can you randomize in Deadlocked? I guess the levels, maybe? I guess the levels, I guess the weapons. But there's no other collectibles, right? I don't think there's any other collectibles. I mean, what other shit is there? The skill points? Maybe the skill points count? Damn it. It's Dota time? Have fun. Now, you have to understand, I'm not much of a Dota person. So I don't, I'm not trying to shit on anybody who loves the Dota, as it were. I'm just a League guy, you know? League's just the best game ever made. And to me, Dota's just a cheap imitation. I know Dota people are like, but Dota came first! And I'm like, well, you know, Dota created it, but League perfected it. Vi sitter här i vänten och spelar lite Dota. After 2 shitty weeks of work, I can finally tune into my favorite streamer's stream. What up, Dino?
It's acceptable to make fun of Pro League players because what are they gonna do about it? Wipe their tears with their $100 bills?
Probably. Fuck. What the? Hello there, Simo. Still enjoying Rotterdam? Of course. What's not to enjoy? It's a beautiful place. It's a pretty amazing place, if you ask me. Oi, 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 oi. Bass Hunter was so fucking real to make a song about Dota back then. It's just crazy to me how popular that song is. Also, thank you, Pidge for the 100 bits. It's fine. I'll just skip the platinum bolt for now. And then we will try to catch up with the ghost from here. So I need to go out here. Oh, I see. I see now. Because if that laser breaks the decoys, then we're just fucked. Oi, okay. Not quite. Hello there, Buckington Jage. How are you, my dude? I'm just gonna go out here and die. Okay. Hello, Sensei Leo. How's it going, dude?
Thank you for subscribing.
Stalio, what's going on, man?
Ratchet.
Please, Imp, can you destroy me?
Whoa! But Zem, can you please destroy me? Why would I destroy you? What have you done? Do you deserve to be destroyed? What's like a thing that people get destroyed for? Did you tell a seal that it wasn't adorable? Because that would be worthy of being destroyed. Oh, wait a minute, that's not correct. Oh, no, it is correct. And then we go this way. Come on. Fuck, I lost him again. Oh no, there he is. Maybe we go here, and then here. And then here. And then where? There? Okay, we haven't lost him yet. We're just like close to losing him. Fuck me. That's probably gonna be the death stroke. Okay, how many did I get this time? Wait a minute. What mod are you playing? I'm playing the sex mod right now. This is an individual level mod that we can use to compare against other people's ghosts. And this time around, I had 37 before I lost him. That's a PB. The crystals sound like a ring doorbell. They kind of sound like when my ass is ringing. Has anyone ever done an all rack game? A rack run, all games in one run? Yes. It's been done by a couple of people before. There's been Alamuza who's done any percent full fecta. I believe Yugi has also done full fecta any percent. But Yugi has more famously done 100% full fecta, which is 100% for all Ratchet games. So that's... I was very inspired by that. I'm trying to see if I have what it takes to do that kind of thing as well. I don't know how far I'm gonna get, but at the very least, I'm starting by trying to get as good as I can at the 3 Ratchet games that I know the most. And then as I get a time I'm happy with in 100% trifecta, then I'll just start adding more games. And then we'll just keep going, you know? So, Yugi is the GOAT, honestly. Well, I disagree, but it's my job to prove that, I suppose. I will simply prove that I'm better. It's the only thing we can do, right? So yeah, I was very inspired by that run. And so I want to try to beat it if I can. I mean, who else, you know? I don't care about comparing people, I just appreciate... Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm a very competitive person, so that's where my mind tends to go. But I also respect... I respect the hustle. He was very, very goated for doing something like that. Nope, I'm in the wrong spot. Just gotta jump out of it, I suppose. But in any case, just trying to, you know, it's like... I've been trying to think about what kind of ways I can keep going to keep Ratchet and Clank fresh for myself, you know? And this is kind of one of the only things I could really think of. It's like, I've already done all the OG trilogy stuff anybody could possibly do. So, why not try to push my bounds and see how far I can go? Maybe along the way I'll get a few more world records and a few other Ratchet games. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll fail miserably. Maybe something else will happen that, you know, pushes me away as things often do. Maybe I'll get distracted and have just another unfulfilled goal of mine, you know? But there's only one way to know, and that's by trying. So, I want to see if I can do that kind of thing too. What's up, Nick? Are you interested in playing new games? I mean, I play all kinds of games, Goosebump. I play all kinds of games these days. Wait a minute. It's this way next. Right? Yes. I play all kinds of stuff these days. Go this way. And then... What up, Bossbow Gum? Is this Rhino your favorite? No, I don't like this Rhino very much. It's too overpowered. I don't know, it feels wrong using a Rhino this overpowered. I think it's this way first, or is it the other way first? Yeah, it's this way first. I also, I've always been a big fan of the Rhino 3. But yeah, I play new games a lot. It's just that right now it's like I'm still kind of overcoming the... There's like a hurdle that every content creator must face whenever they try to move away from the thing that people know them for. Which is that, you know, right now a lot of people don't really know that I do other stuff because, well, they just don't know. It's my job to make them know, right? But I do a lot of other stuff. There's no way I've caught up to him. Surely I've missed like a bunch of crystals, right? Oh, I meant to pull up the map. That's funny. Okay. You think about the new game possibly coming out in 2029, but it's probably canceled? I'm in a depressed state. I mean, I don't think we should really be getting our hopes higher or lower of anything Ratchet and Clank related. I think we should just appreciate what we've already had. There's been plenty of amazing Ratchet games. There's been plenty of really cool stuff that we've had as a community. And there's plenty of people who are still making cool stuff to this day. And I think that matters to me a whole hell of a lot more than anything the developers might do, you know? What up, Alex? By the way, Nuke, to address what you were saying before, it's gonna be awesome to meet you, man. Yeah, fair enough, Claudia. I mean, I'm just a very competitive person, so I always want to try to be the best I possibly can. And it just so happens that usually those kinds of things are in comparison to other people, but not always. Maybe I can catch him. Happy birthday to your son, Bucky. Amazing. Hope you both have an incredible time today. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta learn a way to navigate this hill. This guy pops up soon. Am I crazy? Where the hell did his ghost go? Maybe he got this one next, and then this one after? Something like this, I think. How many is that now? Before I lost him. 41 before I lost him, so there's 60 more to go. What's going on, Ratchet Runner? And hello there, Cave Smasher. How you both doing? We do a big stream and you play Until Dawn 2, Zem? Oh, yeah, definitely. I fucking love Until Dawn 2. I saw it in the distance. You have better eyes than I do. What's your PB for this section? My PB currently in my splits is about 9 minutes. So if I can even remotely keep up with Eli, I'll be saving several minutes over PB, which is very good. We're just trying to save. Basically, I've got a big spreadsheet now of every fucking split in Hundo Trifecta. And I'm just trying to take it one split at a time, work out the ones I'm losing the most time on, and then slowly work my way down to getting good at every split. It's very, very boring work, truth be told. But the only way to have a good Hundo Trifecta run is to do it. So, for example, I had a 27-minute pokey skip in my run on Sunday. And yesterday, I PB'd, I got, what was it, like a... Let me actually check. I ended up getting a 425. So I've already saved 22 and a half minutes over my 100% world record. Or my 100% trifecta world record. So without even doing anything else, I've saved 22 minutes in theory. We'll see in practice how that turns out. But I think as well, even just being a little bit more familiar with everything will let me do better. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll do that on Sunday. Maybe I won't. I'm not totally sure. It's a really long run. It takes a lot of commitment and energy to do that. So maybe I'd have to start the stream early if I were to do that. So maybe we could start it around 1 o'clock instead of 3 o'clock, and that way I have a chance of going to bed at a decent hour. Maybe even a little bit earlier. Just depends. I have a pretty... I'm trying to... You know, I'm in the process of moving my bedtime to a reasonable hour again, so it's not always a super exciting prospect to regularly wreck my sleep schedule. What's up, Grumpy Glemkin? Yo, I forgot about the Grumpy Glemkin of it all. Oh my god, I was a Grumpy Glemkin yesterday. What I could do as well, if I don't... Like, I only want to do this for, like... Let's see. I want to do this for about 20 more minutes. And if I don't get to the point where I learn the entire route, at the very least, what I can do is I can just kind of improvise a route. I mean, I still have a pretty good working knowledge of this entire section. It's not as if I can't improvise with a little bit of extra speed involved. grumpy Glemkin. What do you know about Neil the Seal? Well, I know that he's wheeling and dealing Neil the Seal. And it's very real. I can't conceal that he very well may be a seal. I made him a shirt for his birthday. I put in, I made this. You put it in, I made this. I'll have to check that out. That sounds awesome. I hope he loves it. Handmade with love from Dad. Try to follow his ghost when he gets the crystals and not pick them up yourself just to learn the route. I don't know, I'm not trying to cramp your learning style. No, it's not a bad idea at all. Not a bad idea at all. It's mostly that I have a bit of an like, my memory is a bit associative. And so, like, for me, it's not gonna stick as well unless I also get the pace going, you know? Alamusa. Alamusa. Okay, hold on. Is Isak here? I have to time you out, unfortunately. I hate to say it, Alamusa. I know you're a mod, and I normally don't do this. What the fuck? See, the problem is, Isak spent 15,000 of his channel points to time you out, only for me to tell him that I couldn't time you out, but now he can't get his points back, and he doesn't want to use them on anyone else.
Subscribing. And
oh my god, I made the exact same mistake at the exact same time! We basically have to kiss now, me and Eli. Dr. Swellman, my man. Thank you very much, Dr. Swellman. Aha! I found you. You're up here now. And then you go here. You grab the bolt right here. You go right here. Dr. Swellman. I don't know if you guys know this. Dr. Swellman might genuinely have the fattest dick of any speedrunner alive. I'm not gonna say that I've seen it. I want to give you guys the wrong idea, but I will tell you that I felt it. I've felt it. Not with my hands, but with my soul.
Yo, GL brother.
Okay, we lost Eli again. And I didn't kill that guy. So 55 crystals. We're getting closer and closer. Thank you for the 54 months, Chems. I appreciate you. Can I take one for Isak? Jixie, you want to be timed out on Alamusa's behalf? I don't know. It feels like I'd be doing a disservice to this. All right, hold on. Alamusa. I hate to do this, man. I really hate to do this. I'll time you out right now. I don't want to do this. I'm not setting a precedent that this is going to be the norm. But he'll be back in 10 minutes. When are we getting a seal cam? If you can help me figure out where... Well, I have a good idea on when we can actually get a seal cam. Right now, I don't think it makes sense to get a seal cam because we haven't actually adopted any of the seals. So I think it makes more sense to have a seal cam when we've actually adopted the seal. What's up, Eli? Don't mind me and just chasing ghosts. What up, board plate? How are you doing today, my dude? I tried timing out Alamusa, but Twitch said I couldn't do it. Yeah, well, you know. Is 5 enough is the question. The answer may surprise you. Any seal will greatly improve the stream. I mean, that is true. But the thing is, it means more to the community if it's a seal that we've adopted. You've adopted seals? Okay, so during the Hundo Trifecta stream I did last week, we raised money for a seal rescue and rehabilitation center in the Netherlands. And we raised enough money to symbolically adopt a seal, and which means that we can name the seal as well. So they always have like new rescues that they get at the seal center. So once I have all the money together, we will be able to claim our very own little seal. So I'm thinking if it's a boy, we'll name it Tanner in honor of the Tan Man. And if it's a girl, we'll name it probably not Little Coco. We'll probably just name it Coco. Like it's like a Deadlocked reference. Because there's that one cutscene about how Ratchet fucking like beats seals or whatever, and then Al's like, "Poor little Coco." I think that'd be really cute. Plus, Coco just feel like it feels like it fits as a girl seal name. Where are you going now?
I've been told we can adopt any seal as long as it hasn't been exclusively adopted. It's better to wait after it's been named, since that's when vets have checked them to make sure they don't die right away.
Aww. That's really cute. I like that. Okay. Aha. It's getting kind of hard. I might need more repetitions of this just to get it all in my head. And then there's one over here we didn't even get. Oh my god. Valo Rafa, what's going on, dude? Am I really gonna hit by an ad the moment you reveal the name that you want to give to that seal? Yo, Pidge. Thank you for gifting Valo Rafa a sub. So guys, if you don't know, the seal center that we've been obsessed with in this community, Valo Rafa works at that seal. They work at that. He works at that seal center. So he gets to fucking. He was telling us yesterday. He's like, "You guys think these seals are really cute, but really they stink." And I don't mean in the way that they're bad quality, in the way that they just smell bad. These seals, they smell bad. Oh shit, I keep trying to open up the menu. Can you pause the stream? I'm trying to poop and need some silence to lock in. Got a fart with a trailer attached to it. Bro, we don't need to know what's going on in your life right now. Go fight your own battles. Zem, I'm home alone today. I need to go to the store for groceries. What should I make myself for dinner? You should make yourself chicken and chicken. I'm assuming we die at some point as well. Time out the bait master for 10 minutes. Well, you know, this'll help you. Now you got a little bit of time to yourself to focus and clutch up. Good work, Richolfus. Good person here. We go down here. Why is there another Ratchet? It's someone's ghost that I'm racing against right now. It's I'm Eli's ghost that he so graciously gave to me. That's right, we have mods that allow us to look at people's ghosts nowadays. I didn't kill that guy. Fuck me. That's fine. I'll ask if you could repeat the names. Tanner, if it's a boy, and Little Coco, if it's a girl. Maybe just Coco. And then we go here. Wait a minute. Did I miss a crystal? I didn't miss a crystal here, did I? Is the Ghost mod exclusive for Ratchet games? It's exclusive for Ratchet 2, as a matter of fact. Go there. And then from there, we go... Fuck. What do I go after here? It's not good if my associative memory is only when Eli's ghost is on screen. It's not good. Oh, it's down here. What up, Mr. Zircon? And then it's here, and then we don't get that one yet. We go over here. Yeah, it came out earlier this month for Ratchet 2, so it's a very new thing. What's up, Shiny Nightmares? Thank you for the resub, my dude. Thank you. And then we gotta do this one over here as well.
How's it going, everyone?
It's going great today, man.
Did I miss a lot of Stream Wars and just barely streamed in the last few weeks?
You have missed a fair few streams, my friend. You have missed a fair few. Not your fault. It happens. I guess I haven't streamed as frequently, but I have been streaming.
Zem92, have you considered we could also name this Neil Happiny in honor of our favorite Pokemon?
Happiny? Now that would be really fucking cute. I didn't consider that. Happiny would be a little bit more like a me thing, like an our community thing, as opposed to just a Ratchet thing, which could be a little bit more special. What up, J-Joe? How's it going today, dude? Radeon, what's up? Mr. Zircon, hello. Is Ouya your favorite overall rat game? I think it's my second favorite, and Aceit barely edges it out. I don't really have a favorite anymore. I don't really have a favorite. My favorite is just whichever one I'm currently speedrunning. I love all of them to a degree. So you say our community isn't special? What? Did I miss something? Is this one of those jokes? You guys know I don't do well with jokes. Is this mod emulated? Nope. I'm playing this on a standard PS3, if you can believe it. Yes, a modded PS3, but not emulator. Although, maybe you could get it working on emulator? I'm not totally sure, to be honest with you. I'm not really the person, the authorita on such things. I merely play the games, and I play them fast. Hello there, Cat RMN5Q. Your Ratchet Oh my god, it's a pleasure to meet you. I've seen so many things about you. Heard so many things about you. How could you do that to little Coco? Honestly. Would you get a legal world record in this category on emulator? Probably not. It's a little confusing, honestly. Because I think we allow emulator up to a certain point, and then you have to play on console, is what I think the rules are these days. I don't know for sure, though. And then he goes this way, but that's just a mistake, I suppose. And then we go over here to get the platinum bolt, and then from here we go here. I did not kill him, but that's fine. Ah, and he goes back over here and then goes out here. Then we go here, and then from here we go like this. Then we follow out, we go from here. So has there been a ghost in Ratchet 2 since like a week ago or so? I don't know, probably a little bit more than a week, maybe a couple weeks. Then here. Oh, fuck you. That sucks. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'll just simply wing it in the run. Fuck. Fuck. Ratchet fumbles every baddie that comes his way. True. Alamuza! Now I can remod you. Mod Alamuza. What's Raktua? Raktua? Go commando on that thing. This is why I can't have mod month anniversaries. Oh, I forgot they have those. I should have considered that before timing you out, Musa. That's my bad. I just keep completely forgetting about that because it's such a new feature. Is that a sub goal? Oh! I understand what the confusion is now, One True Future. Yeah, so the joke is that Raktua is Rack 2, and I just wrote a funny word describing Rack 2, because, you know, everyone knows Rack 2. But maybe they don't know Raktua. You know, this is some pretty advanced humor. For ammo management, I do Rhino only first, then switch to Blitz, Cannon, Tetra Bomb when Rhino runs out of ammo. Oh, well that's good to know. Do I want to do that? I'll fuck around with it. I mean, it's good to know at the very least. Maybe Rhino is the way here. Fuck. Yeah, I'll just follow him for right now. The one true future. Yo, thank you for gifting a sub, my dude. I appreciate that. Yo, tease in chat for the one true future, please. Appreciate you, homie. Hope you're doing well today. Hello there, noobster. What up, newbie doobie? Newbie doobie artichoobie. And then from here, you kill that guy, you go this way. Break that, then go this way. And then... I guess I could just Rhino. Thank you for being on. Hey, man, it's my job. You don't have to thank me. It's my pleasure. Oh my god, it's this song. And then from here, we go out here. And then here. We get these, we go this way. Then we go here. That's right, we go this way next. You need to collect the crystals twice. No, only the once. Only the once. Then we go here. What up, Simo? Did you play the game? Did you play the game by a PC emulator? No, I'm playing on PS3. A modded PS3 is what I'm currently playing on. He goes for the outer perimeter ones. Where'd he go? Okay. And then over here. So then he kind of clean sweeps this area. Gets that guy. Comes over here. Fuck! That's fine. I have a decent idea of what he's going to do for the rest of this now. Not the best idea, but a decent idea. IDK use Carbinox and shield? I shall indeed. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that part. But yeah, I should have been using the shield at the bare minimum. I don't know why I didn't put it on sooner. It's a good call. I'd say I've improved at least 1% so far today in my practice. I'm pretty content with that. Let's see how it goes when we actually dive into the run. The proof of the pudding, as they say, is in the tasting. I'm gonna pee really quickly because this is a 2.5 hour run I'm about to commit myself to. So I've been kind of, I don't know, a little stuck is maybe a good way of putting it. And even though the world record is not 11:10:30 by me. The world record is 2:16. What is it? 32? Let me see real quick. By the way, I wanted to say thank you for the people who were talking with me, or 39. Thank you for the people in my Discord who were talking with me about that thing for that super secret project that I'm doing. Well, it's not a super secret, but thank you to the people who were talking with me about what I could do for the Speedrun Jeopardy video coming up at the end of this month. The idea that I landed on, I think, is a very, very good one. So I appreciate everybody throwing ideas at me and just kind of being a verbal backboard in a way. If you guys don't know, I am putting together a little Speedrun Jeopardy. And I've already invited 4 guests. It's going to be premiering live on my channel in 2 weeks and 1 day. I've got 2 weeks to put this thing together, man. It's been challenging, I gotta say. I never realized how hard it is to put together a Jeopardy game. But it's been very, very fun. This is your alley reminder to get up, stretch, have a nice cold glass of water. Thank you, Nasha. I'm gonna go pee real quick, and then we'll start runs. All right, let's do this. Oh, okay. I'm back. I peed. So, the world record is 2 hours and 16 minutes by Eli, and my PB is currently 2:39. I've been a little bit hard stuck here, mostly because I haven't really been playing all that consistently, but for some reason, it's just been really hard for me to improve in this category. But the good news is, it's not really... The same thing happens to me with every single Ratchet category I've been doing these days, where it's just like, I get a little stuck, and then I'm like, okay, I'm getting chump checked by the category. I can't just coast off of being really good at Ratchet games. And then I lock the fuck in, and then I actually start getting better. So we're gonna do, ideally, the same thing here. Every single one of these is a new chump check. And that's what I kind of love about what I'm doing lately. I gotta say. It's been very, very nice.
Ratchet reporting.
I'm testing NG Plus in the Ouya Rand, and the results are off the rails. 320x multiplier if you combine the 16x and the ammo with the 20x for the NG Plus multiplier itself. Holy shit. That sounds awesome. That sounds amazing. So, let me just make sure this is all according to specifications. And... do I want to use my auto splitter? I believe I do want to use my auto splitter. I removed my auto splitter when I was doing Hundo Trifecta for good reason. But now we've got a good reason to use our auto splitter again. So let's just do it. We are not going to split on start or resets. Let's see how this works. And now we just simply begin. We manipulate the Maktar slots. Let's dive into it, gamers. Here we go. Here we go. First, Rack 2 max percent run in a minute. I have 15 minutes to save versus my Sum of Best segments. What the fuck? I did not expect that. Yeah, if I reload here, it's fine. Zen, please don't cuss. It makes me really uncomfortable. Shit, my bad. Okay, let's get into it. Would you like a Zem skin in Ratchet? Would that be really cool? Absolutely. If it never happened, would I still... Dear Christ. Classic. Yo, can I get some classics in the chat? I need to see that duck. I love that duck. Classic. Why is that duck smoking a cigarette? I hope that someday someone gets private service working from Mirror's Edge so I can run back that platinum too. I literally have every trophy besides the online required ones. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Bro, are you hacker? Maybe. Maybe I'm a hacker. Maybe we're hackers. Maybe we're squirrels. Okay, so let me get the input display back up. I need to turn the mods back on. We need to... Rainbow Charge Boots, Spiderbot Accessibility Patch. Yo, first timer here. Love your content, man. Genuinely. Manwa, it is so good to have you here. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions or concerns about what you are witnessing, because it's everybody's first Ratchet speedrun at some point. And usually when it's someone's first Ratchet speedrun, there's a lot happening. So if at any point you're like, I gotta ask some questions here. I've got no fucking clue what's going on. Just feel free to ask. I like answering questions. I even like answering questions about things that have nothing to do with Ratchet. So, you know, when my chat asks me, for example, hey, Zem, how do you feel about that duck? I'll be like, holy shit, I love that duck. I love that duck. Zama, zama, lega. All I want to do is... Okay. Let's try this again. Do you know about the Jack and Daxter tasks? No, I don't know anything about that, actually. Mactar slot's done. What is that about? We allow people in the community to manipulate the slot machines on Mactar. I don't know why we do it. I guess it's just because it's something that a casual player could accidentally do anyway. Oh, yeah, it's just... Okay, let me see here. I want to try this strategy. This is a relatively new strategy, but... Fuck. Okay. Tried and failed. When you know it, it's Flat Fuck Friday. Which means what you already think, chatter, it's my time of the week to talk about the text I just wrote. What does that even mean? What text you just wrote, GM Proxy? Elucidate. How many seal species exist? How many seal species exist? How many seal species exist? I'm gonna guess 1 billion. At least there should be 1 billion. And if I'm wrong, then we should just make it 1 billion anyway. What's going on, Domka? Good to have you here. Ratchet check. Yeah, it's good of him to do a little ratchet check. There are 34 distinct species of seals, which are divided into 3 main families. True seals, eared seals, and walruses. Because seal is an umbrella term for all fin-footed marine mammals, pinnipeds. The category includes diverse animals ranging from massive elephant seals to playful sea lions. But sea lions and seals aren't the same thing. That's the thing. That's the thing that I'm concerned about. It's like, you know, what are we supposed to do about the seals of it all? Do you pick a name for the seal adoption yet? We haven't really put it to a poll or anything. It's gonna be maybe a dictatorship of sorts. But if you guys trust me, I can get a good name for us. I'm thinking Tanner if it's a boy, and maybe either Coco or Hapini if it's a girl. Coco and Hapini are classic for different kind of reasons. Because Coco is an actual Ratchet reference, but it's like a more obscure Ratchet reference. And Hapini is obvious. Whereas Tanner is a deep cut. Well, that's not a deep cut community reference. It's just, it would be something really nice to do for Tanner. If you guys don't remember the Tan Man, he's a member of our community that passed away a few years ago. And I never really did anything super special for him, so I thought maybe naming a seal after him could be a really cute thing to do. I think he would love that. Alright, we gotta get some shoes for Clank. Clank needs a new pair of shoes. He really, really does. I don't know if you guys have been seeing, he's been running around with his little tootsies. Ooh, that's not it. I got you baited. What up, Bring Balance? And what's going on, Azielf? How about Angela for a girl? I don't know. Well, maybe. I mean, here's the thing, guys. I don't want it to just be a Ratchet thing. I want it to be a Zem community thing. Our community goes beyond Ratchet, which I know Coco doesn't necessarily go beyond Ratchet, but I feel like it's more obviously a name for like a really cute seal, you know what I mean? I don't know. Am I crazy for saying such things? Maybe I should ask you guys. Maybe we should put it to a community poll. Maybe I'll get an idea of what you guys are liking, what you guys are feeling, and then eventually just make what I think is the best decision. I think that would probably be a good idea. What up, Steve? I think I'll probably put it to a poll at some point. We'll figure it out. See what people are feeling. I mean, you guys did donate for it, so. Dude, I'm getting fucking like ultra omega text boxed right now. We're not moving super fast so far, but we should still be saving a healthy chunk of time, all things considered. Hello there, Bravoj. How are you today, dude? How are you? It's a pleasure to have you. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Those guys don't get killed with that. These guys get killed with that, because then it spawns these guys a little bit faster.
This guy's on a rampage.
This guy's on a rampage. What up, Steve? Now this time on the Twitch side of things. How's it going today, dude? Ah, fuck. Locked onto that one guy and I couldn't get the reticle to go past him. Okay, let's kill Chainblade, shall we?
Thank you for subscribing.
Yo, Bo!
Welcome to
Bro, it's been a
Ratchet.
minute, Bo. How the fuck have you been?
Chain blade.
It's great to see you, man. Hope you've been well.
The furry guy is on a rampage. Chainblade's really got his hands full with this one. I don't care what galaxy you're from. That's gotta hurt.
Okay.
I can't
There's
believe
always
it.
6 ammo crates
Has
around
been
the arena.
defeated.
And that's number 6.
You have won the prize.
You have won the prize. Been good, enjoying my free time. Glad to hear it, man. A hard-working gentleman such as yourself deserves his free time. Deadlocked, what's going on, dude? He's cracked? Dude, I heard Zem is as cracked as he is jacked. I heard he once kissed a seal. You guys hearing this? You guys hear about seal kissing? Shudblade, Shudblade, Shudblade. Come on, baby, come on the telephone, and I never do. All right, onwards we go. We are ahead. Good. Good. I've unfortunately gotten into League. Not an unfortunate circumstance at all, Bo. It's the best game ever made. Yo, Grizzly.
Sometimes I think that I should donate to the homeless, but this is the closest thing to this.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. Whoa! That was unexpected, but it worked. Sometimes I think I should donate to the homeless, but this is as close as I'll get. Yeah, this is probably the next closest thing to donating to the homeless. Bro, okay, speaking of which, I've got a weird story from something that happened today. I was going to the butcher to go get some meat, and some homeless guy was standing in the middle of the sidewalk asking people for money. And then he asked me for money, and I told him I didn't have any. Like, I told him that I wasn't, I just, like, ignored him, I guess. And then he told me to fuck myself as I walked past. And then I went into the butcher's store and then went back out of the butcher, and the same homeless guy was still there, and then he asked me for more money. I was like, sorry, dude, I don't have anything for you. And if I did the first time, I'm not gonna do it after you tell me to fuck myself. I don't know. Not quite. High shadow, high shadow, high shadow, high shadow. I don't know, man. I mean, I do think it's sad when I mean, people like that are clearly not right in their mind, but I don't know. I'm not gonna humiliate myself by giving money to a guy who tells me to fuck myself. Damn it. That's what I get for not practicing this for a little bit, but that's fine. I'm pressing L1 too early. That time, I was not in the right spot. Too far back. Here we go again. Okay. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna fucking reset this because I'm like, well, I don't want this run now, and then I'm gonna get it as soon as I reset. Okay, watch. This is the one reset we're doing right now. All right, watch this. Okay, it kind of worked, but then the guy fucked my camera. What's up, Letitia? So I gotta be ready for that as well. How you doing today, Letitia? It's good to see you. What is going on? What up, Outy Yard? How you doing? It's the Black Label mod. You type B !BL mod in chat if you want to learn more Nyack. Saboteur, hello. Okay, we finally got it, I suppose. There we go. That's the idea. Let me die and try that again. Yeah, cam glides have gotten pretty advanced in this game. I know what the issue is. The issue is there needs to be less space between my long jumps. Did you guys see how I stopped for like a quarter second? There's no stopping. You cannot stop your long jumps. If you stop the long jumps, you can't expect the trick to work. So yeah, these are called cam glides, for those of you unfamiliar. It's not a new tech, but it's not something we've done a whole lot if you haven't seen this sort of thing. What's happening is I'm shoving the camera into Ratchet. Ratchet is gliding on the camera, and the camera is being pushed forward. So it's like, you know that old Rage comic meme where it's like you pull up like if you stand on a platform and then you like put a rope underneath the platform and then you pull on the rope. In theory, you pull the platform and then it keeps lifting because you just keep pulling harder and harder. That's basically what this is. The camera pushes Ratchet and Ratchet collides into the camera, so they keep pushing each other. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, there's a few ways you can do it, Baser, and there's even a few ways we can do it in this run. I don't fully know how to do it yet, is the problem. And there's only certain ways you can do it. So, for example, the reason why this works is because I'm currently facing a cardinal direction exactly. So it just so happens that if we line this up and go due east, then it works perfectly. It doesn't work that way for everything, you know? Hello there, ex Jonas. How's it going today? Kill Jay. A little bit too far forward at the start. As someone who is almost homeless, sometimes these situations are genuinely beyond their control. I was staying with my grandparents for a while when COVID hit because of their vulnerability. I could no longer safely live with them. Had to move out. I was lucky to get a room somewhere for a while. I would have been on the street. Yeah, it's one of those things where homelessness is like... I mean, it's genuinely just different for every place and every time, right? The thing is, I used to be one of those people when I lived in America who was like, man, we got to do everything we can to protect the homeless and things like that. And to a degree, I think it makes sense because there's not really any social safety nets in America to take care of the homeless. They're just kind of on their own. In the Netherlands, that's not the case, though. There are social services that do help out homeless people, which is why I don't really feel as much remorse for not doing things in this country. Because I'm like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do that a homeless service or a shelter couldn't just help them with better? At least you weren't asked by 2 people at 1 a.m. for a flashlight because they spilled their drugs all over the sidewalk. I actually forgot about that until right this very moment, Lawrence. That was fucking crazy that that happened to us. Those guys were definitely trying to rob us. What's going on, AJ? Ooh. I was kind of homeless for a bit at one point. Being homeless is pretty fucking terrible, honestly. I don't recommend it. It's somehow here in the UK, I was able to get a room due to a sheltered accommodation scheme. I feel awful for some of them in the US, especially veterans who seem to get completely shafted by their communities. Yeah, I get that. I think that's a very reasonable, thing to feel bad about. It's pretty fucked up that, you know, people will sign up to do what they think is right for their country and then just get kind of fucked over. That's a pretty terrible thing, if you ask me.
Welcome back.
It's a lot of people like that. A lot of people who unfortunately end up as, like, for example, a pawn in someone else's scheme, so to say. Oh my god, you guys see that anti-chicken in the corner? What the fuck was up with that? Anti-chicken, what are you doing here? Okay, let me reset the slots and we'll try this again. Yeah, definitely, Brady. It's pretty horrible. It's similar here in the UK. Oh yeah, I read that. Thanks for being an obedient little meat shield. Here's your Camaro, and no, we do not diagnose any service-related mental issues. See ya. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up, as the kids would say. Every rack 2 is personalized. That is true, Baser. That's very true. I can name 1,000 reasons why. Yeah, now. What is modded max percent? So, Slick, if you want to learn more, type !BL mod in the chats. All you have to do is take a minute, just take your time. All you have to do is wait a second, your lips on mine. I don't remember how to do this, so I'm just gonna do it the standard silly way. The standard silly way, he says. He's doing it the silly way, folks. What an absolutely agreeable situation to do it the standard silly way. Glad that Finland only had mandatory service to defend the country and not go to silly wars. Yeah, I mean, listen, this is a bit of a hot opinion, I know, but war? Kind of bad. I know I might be saying some pretty controversial stuff here, gamers, but what can I say? I'm a pretty controversial kind of man. I cannot be silenced, and I will not be tamed. Like Family Guy said, anyone who doesn't like war is gay. Fuck! Well, they got us there, I suppose. Back, what's going on, dude?
Oh, thank you.
7 is heaven.
Yeah, but 8 is a date. And 9 is fine. But 10? I mean, fucking call me Ben, why don't you? Go ahead, do it. Call me Ben. See what I care. Go ahead.
Thank you for choosing
I don't even care anymore.
Our customers come
We'll get to it, my friend. Oh my god. Oh shit, I don't have the fucking noise. Guys, I gotta fucking fart. Hi, Shaq. Hi, Shaq. Hi, Shaq. How does it feel being Shaq? Got a nice little Jolge split right there. Not too upset about it. Hello, Neon Shadow. I could kiss 1,000 seals wide. Did I reset the fucking... I had to have, man. Oh, this is fun. Maybe I should have just kept going, but... Yeah, I think it's probably plus EV to just keep going there and then go for the 6. Did I reset the slots? Maybe I forgot to. Honestly. You did, as in I did forget or I did reset them? Hello, Gamelker. How you doing? Oh, I did not forget. Thank you. Thank you for making that clear. My ADHD assessment last week, and they sent me the report to go through now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do it. Yes, give me those shoes. I should have just fucking sent it. This run a part of the original max percent for PS3 or PS3 categories. It sounds like its own separate category. This is for PS3 max percent, but it's the modded version that goes faster by a lot. Okay, gamers, be honest. South Park or Family Guy? Give me a real answer. That's amazing, Letitia. You should be very proud of yourself for doing the scary thing. Many people don't even go that far. What up, Signal Splicer? Welcome, King of the Hill. Funny third option. South Park is good when I was a kid, and Family Guy is good as an adult. I feel like South Park is still good, no? They just kind of like, I feel like eventually people just kind of stop watching South Park more than South Park falls off. Like, I remember, I've said this before on stream, but I assumed that South Park fell off for like a while. And then my old, like, German housemate was like, nah, dude, they're actually still pretty good. And then we sat down and watched some of the newer seasons, and there was some really funny stuff in there.
Lady, congratulations on winning the electrolyzer.
Category King, you should try to fix that. It's a good show. What's up, El Tolbarone? I did cry after the assessment. Well, that means it mattered to you. That's maybe a good thing.
This guy's on a rampage.
Hello there, Supersonic Blurge.
Really
Nothing fell off harder than The Simpsons. Is that true? Is that the show that's fallen off the hardest? Maybe.
I got my money on the Lombax with Spud.
I mean, but the thing is, everybody kind of knows that The Simpsons fell off a long time ago, is kind of the thing, right? I guess it's weird that it keeps going, though. What about the Cleveland show, though? That's a question. SpongeBob's also a good shout here in this conversation. Most shows have the dignity to end. Fair enough. Is there a show that's been going on for more than 10 years that's still good? That's the real question. I mean, I guess South Park. Even if you don't like the newer seasons of South Park, I mean, you can't deny that the first, like, 15 seasons of that show are fucking insanely good. One Piece? I have heard One Piece is good, but I've never actually... I was gonna try to read it, and then frankly, I keep fucking forgetting in classic ADHD fashion. It's a pretty low priority thing for me, so I just don't usually end up doing it. Doctor Who, Rick and Morty. Well, Rick and Morty's on season 9 right now, right? So it still doesn't technically qualify. Unpopular opinion, seasons 4, 5, and 6 of SpongeBob do have some good episodes that are worth watching. I don't think that's necessarily that unpopular of an opinion. Maybe it's a somewhat unpopular opinion, but I think if you were saying that 4, 5, and 6 are only bad, you're just being a hater. Is One Piece manga supposed to be better than the anime? I've heard almost unilaterally that the manga is better than the anime. Everybody I've ever talked to has said that the anime is like varying levels of like not amazing, and the manga is the better way to experience it. Very difficult for the doctor to figure me out at the start. Women tend to ask way more... Wait, hold on. Women tend to ask more than men, but also my high IQ made me very self-aware and competent, but since so much I was just mentally exhausting myself even more. But you conclude my ADHD is moderate on the hyperactive side, as in... Fuck, I couldn't fire a thing. Oh my god! I shouldn't have been reading and trying to do it at the same time. I have too much of the attention deficit side. I don't really know the difference there. I only know how my own brain works. Wait, Rick and Morty's on season 9? It is indeed on season 9. What's up, Graceling? I enjoy both the anime and the manga. Yeah, I've heard... I mean, I don't know. I've heard the anime's okay. I probably would not choose to do that myself. I think that the thing is, if I'm going to commit to watching an anime, it has to be amazing. I don't watch anime that is bad. It's really cringe to watch bad anime, in my opinion. Even, it's really cringe, in my opinion, to watch mid-anime. If I'm going to watch an anime, it's got to be captivating. Attack on Titan was captivating. Blue Lock, at least season 1, was captivating. Promised Neverland season 1 was captivating. JJK seasons 2 and 3 were captivating. But if it's just gonna be an okay anime, can't do it. Yeah, JoJo's great. I've heard One Piece is decent. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty good. I heard if you're gonna watch the anime, you should watch One Piece. But I like Dragon Ball. I mean, everybody liked Dragon Ball, at least as a kid, you know? Dragon Ball was good. It kind of set the tone in a cool way. You never watched Death Note? I mean, I did watch Death Note, but the first half of Death Note is really captivating, and then the second half of Death Note sucks. Well, it's not even that it necessarily sucks. It's just not nearly as good as the first half. And they changed the ending in the anime, and it's way worse than the manga ending. The manga ending is fucking metal. The anime ending sucks. Did you watch Naruto? I watched all of Naruto, yes. And I enjoyed all of OG Naruto. I did not watch Shippuden because I just didn't care. And I don't regret my decision to not watch it. I feel like there's a lot of things about Shippuden that I've heard and seen that I'm like, eh. Sesame Street still goes hard too. Sesame Street will always be the OG, you know?
Ratchet check.
Basically, my brain is shut up, so it's very hyperactive, so I don't get distracted, that it obstructs work. It's just difficult for me to focus on starting new tasks, which isn't distraction, it's decision paralysis. It's just focus on starting new tasks. Well, that's also the interesting thing about that, Letitia, is that that's also something that's just hard for people in general. Creating one from zero is the hardest part of literally anything. It's why a lot of people will do it once and then rarely ever do it afterwards. I think, honestly, I'll use myself as a clear example. It's still been, like, I'll use my stream as an example where, like, for years and years, I created the one of being able to do Ratchet stuff full time, right? But then I never did the brave work after that of playing things that were not Ratchet and Clank. I didn't do that for a very long time. And, you know, it's like, the thing is, I think a lot of people struggle with that, even if they have ADHD or otherwise. But the good news is, that is a very reversible thing. It's not easy to learn how to focus on something and create it and then do it until it's done. It's not an easy thing to do, but it is a very simple thing to do. It's, you just kind of have to learn how to give things up in the process is really truly the hard part. And I'm still learning that. I mean, I still feel like I have way too much fucking shit going on. Way too much. So for me, I have to trim down even more. But it feels like I've already trimmed away so much. It feels like it's like, what the fuck else am I supposed to trim away? And it's like, there's always more, you know, there's always more. It's a give and take. You'll get used to it, Letitia, especially as you start to learn more about this. And what's up, Lord Mongos? Hello there. And what's up, Tallfime? Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. How can you watch Boruto? I think it's so trashy. I didn't watch Boruto either, frankly, and I probably won't. Boruto. Naruto's son. Did you guys know there's a Pikachu named Boruto? I mean, it's like its name is Bolt, but if you hear them say it in Japanese, it's Boruto. So it's literally Boruto. If you hear it very literally. Okay, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Just like how I'm still writing a book after 10 years and stopped because of lack of interest and information about how certain things that took days to learn about. I was talking to a very Jewish friend of mine, and we were having a discussion about what it means to complete things that you've started. And he told me that in Jewish scripture, there's a passage within the Talmud, which is like, the oral, like, if you imagine the Torah is the religious book of Judaism, the Talmud is the oral Torah. It was passed down through word of mouth first. And the Talmud said that there is no honor in picking things up and not completing them. So much so that if you pick something up, don't complete it, and then someone else completes the work for you, they deserve all of the credit. This is a thing that has been so perpetually, like, a thing throughout all of human history that, like, religious texts talk about this. It's very fascinating, in my opinion. So let that be a thing that even thousands of years ago we understood that picking things up and not completing them is not a very good thing to do. So then the question becomes, if we've known for all this time that it's a bad thing to do to start things and not finish them, then the question sort of becomes, how do you make it so that you can finish what you start easier? And I've thought about this a lot. I think first and foremost, a big thing that I've had to learn is start very, very, very small. Start so small you feel stupid for starting that small. Because if you start small, you create no expectation for yourself other than just getting started. And everyone knows getting started is the hardest part. Right? Similarly, again, focus is what you give up, right? So if you know you're having trouble with starting things and not completing them, then really and truly it's just a matter of give up more stuff. Say no to more things. Jesus Christ, man, this is gonna be such a bad split. Thousands of years ago, people were already 100%ing Rack 2 is what you were saying. Yes. I think that's exactly what it was. Oh, fucking hell. He's gonna do it again. I don't want... Oh, God. No, please. Don't do this.
I've got my money on the Lombax with Spunk.
He's gonna do it again. We're losing a lot of time here. This is not good, but we will continue. I mean, there's no point resetting. Sometimes you just get unlucky and Chainblade doesn't do the things you need him to do.
Where did this guy come from? I can't believe
Okay.
it. Chainblade has been defeated. We have a winner.
Whoever entered that corpo clip art style should be shot. Brady, I have a similar experience of how I feel about a Twitch ad. There's this fucking Twitch ad that keeps popping up of like, it's like people watching the World Cup, and so it's in Dutch, right? And it's like all these fucking like Dutch dudes wearing orange, and I was like, something is like weird about this ad. And then I realized it was entirely AI generated. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's just a fucking group of people in a room celebrating. You couldn't have just, like, hired a bunch of fucking actors to just get in a room and celebrate? You had to fucking generate that with AI? You pieces of shit? I don't know, man. When people elect to do things like this with AI, I genuinely view that as the death of the soul. Zen, please don't cuss. My bad. What up? How you doing, dude? Ah, fuck. AI is not a sustainable business model. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, people are just getting lazy with it, which is the problem. It's like they're not even I don't know, man. It's like what the fuck? I don't know, man. It's just like people are so good at being able to sniff out inauthenticity. We know when people are lying to us. Even if we can't really explain why or how. And it's just like people are just fucking liars these days, man. They're just fucking liars. Ooh. Please, Zem, please don't Zem. Ah, too late, bring balance. Or, no, that was Rog who said that. Also, hi, Rog. Hi from 8 minutes ago. Oh my god, I love this song. This is such a good song. Maybe I need to hold strafe. Yeah. Dude, America the Band is such a fucking sick band. They get it, man. They know what it's all about. Okay, let's do this thing correctly this time. Beautiful. First try. Oh my god, it's the Code Lyoko theme song. What up, Sium Siums? Greetings, Sir GL. Yo, 6. What up, man? Guys, I don't know if you know this about 6 Rock Fire, but I heard he plays a mean plastic bass guitar. I don't know where I'm getting this information from, but like, the streets are saying such things, and the streets have never been wrong before. Dude, I gotta say, 6, these fucking key changes that we've been making, oh my god, I'm fucking creaming my jeans to some of these. Code Lyoko, the run is blessed. Oh, it's so true. The run is blessed. Zem is a fan of Code Lyoko. Code Lyoko was my favorite show growing up. I wanted, like, Code Lyoko to be real so badly, man. When I found out that it was based on a real factory in France, like a real abandoned Renault factory, I was like, dude, it's gotta be real. Code Lyoko punched so fucking far above its weight class, it's so damn true. By the way, if you guys don't know what reference I'm making by saying that 6 plays a mean plastic bass, I do want to remind you guys, in case you don't already know, that during ESA, the European Speedrunner Assembly, this, like, late July, early August, me, 6, War Drums, and Jarvis, I don't know how many of you guys know those people, but they're members of the PlayStation Nation, among other things. And we are going to be doing a Clone Hero rock concert at this event. It's going to be fucking awesome. Code Lyoko, my favorite French anime. It's a fucking banger show. Might be the greatest French export of all time. It's so interesting, too, because I feel like the show aged so poorly, but everyone who watched it as a kid seems to have an unusually fond attachment to that show. I'm all shake. Wouldn't that be Arcane? Listen, all I'm gonna say is Arcane may have had like a fucking like multi-tens of millions of dollar budget, but Code Lyoko had that je ne sais quoi, you know? I'll take this gold. Nice! Very, very nice. Yo, Ramapage!
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for the 108, Ramapage. Appreciate you, homie. Welcome back.
Peen.
Have you seen the new season fan project? I don't think I can, frankly.
Oh, thank you.
Eleanor, hello there.
Nix and 5 smile.
So, Eleanor, first off, thank you for the 79 months. Secondly, I've been away from the sports ball for a little bit. Are Knicks currently up 3-1? I was never much of a, like, quintessential American sports fan. I hate American football. I hate baseball. But basketball, I always loved basketball. Basketball's a great game. The only thing that's a shame about basketball is that you have to be a genetic freak in order to play it really well. Hi, Squidward. Hi, Squidward. Hi, Squidward, Squidward, Squidward. How you doing, Squidward? What does up 3-1 mean? So, the basketball finals is a best of 7. So, to be up 3-1 means that you're only one game away with a near unassailable lead. I think maybe only a couple teams in the entirety of basketball's existence have ever lost from a 3-1 lead. Okay. If only they had a clutch box on their team. So true. Yeah, it's interesting. I've never really been... There's just some sports I don't fuck with. I've always been more partial to sports that don't require teamwork. I like watching sports where it's just one person versus another person. That's why I'm a huge tennis fan. That's why I'm a huge ping pong fan. A huge badminton fan, or at least I was a badminton fan back when Lin Dan played. I haven't really watched a whole lot of professional badminton since Lin Dan's retirement. I doubt many of you even know who Lin Dan is, but he's essentially the GOAT of badminton. You're GOAT at tennis? Well, I was a Rafa fan back when the big three were playing, but it's undeniable that Djokovic is the best player ever at this point. I hate to say it because, you know, Rafa was my boy, but Joker's just got him. Unfortunately, Rafa's playstyle eventually came back to bite him in the end because it was just way too physical and he couldn't adapt as he got older. It happens, you know? It happens. Nothing wrong with being the second best of all time, you know? Nothing wrong with it. It may sting a little bit because it's not number one, but as they say, not everybody gets to be number one. Okay, we go to the galactic map. Me and I'm Eli wait for you in the VC. That's sweet of you. I'm probably not going to join, but it's nice that you're waiting for me. Yeah, there's really nothing wrong with being number 2 of all time. It's like, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, it's amazing that he got to be number 2 of all time. That's a really impressive accomplishment, you know? Anybody triggered from that one? I gotta know who the Ronaldo fans are in this chat. It's just too easy. I know almost nothing about soccer outside of what I know from Blue Lock. But genuinely and truly, after making my own assessment of things and how they've gone as time has gone on, I really do think that Messi is the GOAT. Just from what I know of the game. Messi washed. Most people who stay number 1 get overtaken eventually, other than Secretariat and Pele. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I mean, that's just kind of the beauty of humanity, isn't it? We always learn more, we always grow more, we always continue evolving and getting better. No one is ever number 1 forever. That's just kind of how it is. We can only seek to do our best. That didn't break the dance.
Messi over Ronaldo is because Messi adapted his playstyle over the ages while Ronaldo keeps trying to play like he's still in his 20s, even to the detriment of his team.
Uh-oh, now people are waking up. Now we're waking up a little bit. All right, here we go. Pickle, tell us more about how much you hate Ronaldo. It's true, though. I mean, yeah, again, I don't really know a whole lot about soccer. I only know about the Messi and Ronaldo debates because I find them quite fascinating. But I have kind of heard and seen that with my own eyes from, like, all the things that I saw. I don't know, they all just kick balls around. Tell me more about the balls of it all. Oh my god. Bro, what? I completely fucked this up. This is not good. I love Zlatan because I'm from Sweden. By the way, much love from Sweden, bro. Hallå. Hope you're doing well, Dante. Maturing is realizing Ronaldo just has the flashy highlights and Messi was always the better player overall. I just find it so interesting how fanatical people get about this conversation. Because I just don't care. Like, I think Messi is the better player of the two. But I don't understand how people get so, like, angry about it, you know? They get so angry, so invested. And it's not that I necessarily don't understand taking cool things seriously, right? There's a lot of cool shit that we can that's like cool and fun to take seriously. I just don't get it because it's like it's not even you. You didn't even do the thing. Hallå där. Det bra. Hur mår du? What does any of that mean? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too, with the, especially with the tennis thing. It's like, it was just fucking awesome to watch the 3 best to ever play the game play it all at the same time. Hello, I'm doing fine. How are you? Holy shit. Six, how much Swedish do you speak? I know that some Finnish people speak a good amount of Swedish, but I don't know like what the delineation is or like who speaks what, you know? I tried to ground ILJ up that thing, but I didn't get there. Please hit him. Okay, thank you. Hit me, Dad. Thank you. I think we're golding this split. And that's a gold. I'll take my 2 seconds. Thank you very much. There's around 4% who actually speak it as a native language. The rest just have it in school and kind of depends on how much you care, how good you get at it. Do you consider yourself, Six, somebody who... Like, I guess let me think of, what is the question I'm trying to ask you? The question that I'm trying to ask you is how many languages you speak. Because your proficiency with English is fucking incredible. So I don't know if it's like a thing that you just naturally gravitated towards English, or if you just are good at languages in general. If I had to guess, probably a mixture of both. What up, Crystal? Nice stream streak. Good luck on the runs today, Zen. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's another gold. What the fuck? Okay, that's a good gold.
This one's for my help.
Okay, so we gotta get the 2 skill points here. There is one for breaking all the buildings, and one for beating Touchy Tim with no missiles or bombs. So we're gonna punch him, we can jump on him, and that's all we can do. Sub 228 sum of bests. My sum of bests, I believe, are in the 224 area. But this is, I don't have sum of bests listed anymore because I find it's like a... Why did I get rid of it? It's kind of like a vanity metric, so to say. It's not the most useful piece of information. We'll always know what my sum of bests are after I reset. So instead, I just use best possible time, since I kind of like pace placement. It's a fun one. Although, I gotta say, pace placement seems like it works less often. It doesn't work more often than it actually works. I supposedly spoke both at a native level until about 4 or 5, and then Finnish became stronger and stronger faster. Very interesting. Okay, Touchy Tim, you gotta get the fuck down here, dude. So, this is actually a bit of a hard boss to get good at when you first start speedrunning this game. A lot of runners struggle to loop this jump sequence I'm doing over and over. And it's because the timing is actually quite tight, and it's hard to know what to do when you accidentally push him a little bit too far away from you. The trick is, though, once you develop a bit of a sixth sense for how far away is too far away, what you do is, instead of jumping at him, you run at him and then single punch him. And then you can start the jump loop again. But you have to be very careful, because if you combo 3 punches together, you do a mega punch and you push him really, really far away, and that's when you lose a lot of time.
I'll get you, Ratchet. If it's the last...
I think you can't fire at all, Supersonic Blur, knowing how these games tend to operate. That was a YouTube short, nicely done. Holy shit. I didn't even think about that. Okay, I still don't know how to do the cool strat here yet. So instead, I'll just do this as fast as I can. Okay, so now we cut around the water. That happens. If it happens, just continue holding circle. Bust out your decoys. Damn, Eli also has World Record Max spent no mod with the European version, said the Japanese one. Interesting, he must love this category. Yeah, Eli is a bit of a specialist, at least at the moment. He's running other categories aside from the Rack 2 100% categories, but he certainly specializes at this time in the Rack 2 100% categories. I think he has world record in all of them. All the different versions and variations. He really loves this category. But that's what makes it fun, because, you know, it's not fun to take world record, or at least try to take world record from somebody who doesn't really care all that much about the category. It makes it more fun when it can be a friendly competition between two people who are really trying their hardest. So, yeah, like I was saying before, he clearly has a very sizable advantage on me. I mean, he's currently 20 minutes plus ahead of me. But every day I get a little bit better, you know? Every day I get a little bit better. Do I restock on things here? No, I don't believe I do. We're going to Joe Biden. Why is this category run by so few people? Not a lot of people really run the Ratchet 100% categories in general, and there's quite a few reasons why. Reason number one is because they are very, very, very difficult. Reason number two, they are very, very, very long. And number three, not a lot of people really have the time to commit to 100% categories. When you think about it, it's like, who is incentivized to run 100% categories? Well, probably someone like me who does this for a living, and probably people who really fucking love to do it. Other than that, it's kind of too much of a commitment if you don't really love, you know, if you don't really love the category. It's kind of hard to commit to something so long and so difficult. And yeah, Isak also brings up another good point, which is that there's not really a lot of people running Ratchet right now, period. We're in, I would say, it's not as if Ratchet is like, it's not as if it's dying or anything like that, but there's certainly less activity going on now than there has been in many years past. And so when the pool of people who would normally run Hundo is already so limited, you're going to get fewer and fewer people who are actually interested in this sort of thing. If you're looking at BL Mod, it's because it's fairly new. Hi, Robo. Cheers to the GL. I don't know the new strat here yet, so I'm going to do the old strat. Apparently, don't kill this guy too. Just get over here. Okay. What up, Atapi? To be fair, the OG3 Hundo categories are not really long anymore. They're long for rack games, sure, since many categories are sub-hour, but in general, speedrunning 1 to 2 hour runs are pretty normal, I think. Yeah, I think that's not necessarily a bad argument, but bear in mind as well that when you started really getting quite good at ACM, you were already a very good Rack 1 player, so it wasn't a gigantic overhead for you, because it's like, okay, well, now you just got to learn all the other shit that you don't know yet. But for like a newer player, it's a very daunting thing. Especially when first runs tend to be, you know, in the ballpark of hours, like many hours, you know. Not necessarily saying you're wrong, but more so just saying like, you know, it's just hard for people to commit. But I think in general, it's like, as long as people just focus on the fun they can have with it, as opposed to how long it is, because I do think that while these are incredibly challenging categories, they're also so unbelievably fun. They're really, really, really good. This not be too much. Atop, you ever think you'll branch out of some other rat games? I'm curious to know that too. The sunflower. That's a secret. Ooh.
Man, this Ratchet and Clank 2 game fucking sucks. Full offense to everyone who disagrees with me.
Dude, stop. You guys are such little fucking drama turkeys sometimes. Okay, Zem, take his comm golds. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Oops. What's modded about this? So Mitch Bait, if you want to learn more, type !BL mod, and you will see how it is modded. But basically, it's if you take the movement of the PS2 Ratchet 2 and put it in the Ratchet 3 where the movement is patched. That's how you get BL mod. I will say, though, like, really and genuinely, while I still find this quite a daunting task to even try to get good at Hundo Trifecta, I have had so much fucking fun learning everything I've been learning already. I feel like it's been a really wonderful exercise in learning more about the modern day of like Ratchet runs that I've been kind of neglecting. It's a nice little excuse to learn everything. I guess it's a good way of saying it. Oops. That was a bit risky on my end, but I got a good part of the timing window there. Okay, we got the skill point. The amount of gambling ads that exist is absurd. I think Twitch has just got a, I think Twitch is just judging you. I still don't know how to do this, but I do know that this is a slightly faster idea than what I've been doing, so I'll just do this for right now. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be slightly faster. A lot of that time loss came from failing tree hops a few times. But I think I might have also not gone super fast here. In any case, it's fine. Still have to learn 0 drop. Okay, come on, at least get the 1 drop. Bro. Bro! Whatever, man. This is... Wait, and then fire, and then just get the 1 drop. I don't know, you did the fast move there in Hundo back in 2021? I just don't even remember it is the crazy thing. Like, I just genuinely don't remember a lot of it. I don't know why. Maybe it's all the fucking drugs I did during the pandemic. I had that drug debuff. People keep telling me I know how to, like, do all these things, and I just don't remember. It's fine, though. I think what's also quite a reasonable idea is that perhaps...
Seek out today to see if Sim 92 is going to shit himself 5 times before the end of stream. Check your money line at normal place in case Sim 92 checks seals at least 3 times.
I have no idea what to even make of what you just typed. Oh, it's a joke about a gambling thing. I understand now. I really don't even know, like, honestly, why I don't remember so much of the stuff that people claim I've already learned or know. I don't know. But what's nice is it's good to have an excuse to learn all over again. Maybe this time it'll actually fucking stick. Yeah, I'm not sure. I honestly, it's hard to say why. Going back to the original topic at hand of why there are not as many people running Ratchet these days as maybe there were a fair bit ago. I mean, I don't know. I think things just kind of come and go in waves, first and foremost. I mean, I think as well, it's like the pandemic rush of people learning to speedrun has officially kind of died off now when you think about it. It's like all the people who kind of did commit to speedrunning have long since kind of rehabitualized back into their normal lives. Might be a part of it. I think as well, it's also hard to attach oneself to a series that is kind of dry on content, which I'm hoping might change as my videos continue to get better. I don't know. It's hard to say. These sorts of things are usually only clear in hindsight. Goedemiddag, Heidietje. Hoe gaat het? Bits, hey, what's up? It's me, Pickle Hater. This message is going to be very long, so strap in. Matcha is a seal, and we like seals here. Especially Seal Scrubber 6. Now get world record for matcha. Bet. Don't like that. Ik ben blij dat het weekend is. Jazeker. Ah, fuck. I didn't hold forward. Okay, man. Rack 2 moment. I mean, that's more of a me sucking moment, but, you know. I'm more than willing to blame the game for my own skill deficits. You know what I mean? More than willing to blame the game for things that I'm doing wrong. It's the gamer special, you know? I didn't do anything wrong. It's the game's fault, obviously. I gotta do a double bomb there. Now, how are we doing? I mean, we're doing fine. It's hard for me to be attached to a franchise I just don't care about. I just like the OG games and the runs, and I like the people who run them. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. What up, Kunimitsu will save me? Yeah, we need more Rift Apart runners. I'll get there eventually. I hope. Not great decisions on my part overall. Yeah, I mean... It takes so long to learn a new Spyro category. Those games are so hard to run. Yeah, they are hard to run, aren't they? The nanotech is there. Great timing. So true. It's crazy when you guys put it like that. Okay, let me see here. So... Okay, man. That's not good either. Yeah, I'm just playing like a moron right now. Okay, let me go get some more decoys. It's fine. Mistakes happen. I will do it the cringe way that I don't like doing. Bolden. That's what I get for not playing this game for a week. It's always Bolden. Okay, it's fine. We're big chillin'. We got plenty of time to save in plenty of different spots. Including here, including here. No, I don't know how to do the cool thing yet, so it's not including there. Okay, cam clips. We simply clip the camera. Loading emulator states is allowed, or whatever you were using to reload. Banjo Bunny, we don't allow emulators to reload things. Unless you are referring to when I was practicing earlier, in which case, yes, we do certainly allow that in practice. But not during runs. And what's going on, Banjo Bunny? Great to have you here. Welcome to the stream. This is when I would normally have to restock on ammo anyway, so let's just do this. Of course. The classic. I was referring to you instantly loading after you fell during the last skip. No, that's just what happens there, Banjo Bunny. You die and immediately reload. It's a PS3 thing. Maybe you're used to PS2 load times. PS3 load times are very fast, even when you're dying. Okay, man. Probably a proxy I could do here at the end of this room, if I'm willing to be a little fucking freaky with it. Okay, so we get the Clank cutscene. I forgot about the camera swiveling there. Why do they call it oven? The reason why it's called an oven is because it was created by John Joseph Oven. I don't know if you're familiar with John Joseph Oven, but he was a pretty cool guy. Yo, Socken, what's going on, dude? Ay, 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 ay. We promised HUDs look like this in the future. Instead, we got Windows 11. As it goes sometimes. Zem, 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 it's a nice normal person with the ABC 11 news. Thank you for referring to me in triplicate. I find that all the best news in this stream comes when people say Zem, Zem, Zem. It's nice. Can we get your reaction on the Cage 4 coming soon teaser? I think it looks pretty cool. Honestly, I am optimistic. I'm optimistic about Cage 4. It looks cool. Okay, we save a healthy chunk of time here. I'll take it. It doesn't even look like Kingdom Hearts. I didn't watch the trailer, but I hate it. I guess I just don't really understand enough about what the fuck is going on with Kingdom Hearts 4 to even know why KH4 exists, if I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. But if it's a good game, then I don't know, man. Who knows? Maybe this is copium. Maybe this will be the time they actually make a plot that makes any amount of sense at all. Maybe... Oh, wait, I didn't have to do this. Fuck. Maybe this will be the one that actually makes the slightest bit of sense. No, people are gonna make fun of me if I miss this. Wait a minute, I have the Heavy Lancer. I'm not gonna miss any of this shit now. Fuck you guys. Yo, Madly Crash. Thank you so much for the fucking 20 USD super chat. Hope your stream is going well. Have you seen that new Spyro is getting a game, and will you consider playing it? Yeah. Yeah, I am considering playing it. I am absolutely considering playing that game. There's a lot of things that are releasing relatively soon that I'm pretty stoked about. Number one is going to be GTA 6. That game is going to be fucking incredible. Number two, people name games that are coming out. I don't remember all the games that are coming out. I remember some of them, but not all of them. Why am I buying this shit? I don't need to buy this shit. I don't know if I even need to buy this shit. What am I doing? OOT remake? You know, it's funny to see that even Nintendo breaks the emergency recession glass from time to time. Oh my god, what am I doing? Wait a minute, this isn't even the right... Whatever, dude. Fuck this. I don't even know why I did that. I don't know why I did it. I don't want to talk about it. OOT remake, man. OOT remake. Okay, be honest. How many of you think the OOT remake is going to be any... Ones if you think it's going to be good. Twos if you think that it's just Nintendo hitting the emergency recession fucking infinite money button.
Get ready to feel the burn.
Yeah, I guess threes if you don't care. That's fair, too. I do think it's probably going to be good. I shouldn't have gone to the right. Never go to the right on this guy. I think it's probably going to be good. I mean, it's hard to fuck up Ocarina of Time, you know? But is it going to be as, like, bonerific as releasing a fucking new game would have been? Probably not. Matthew, OOT stands for Ocarina of Time.
See if you can.
Whoa, that was a fucking cool gainer, but I was scared shitless. I shouldn't have done that. Boneless Seal, thank you for the 13 months. I almost missed that because of my moment of terror, but I'm alive. That's all that matters. I was insanely excited about the new not Yakuza game until Tupac. That's funny. I forgot about the Tupac of it all. I think it would be crazy ragebait to post a fake leak image of young Link climbing outside of the Deku Tree with the Breath of the Wild stamina bar. Oh my god, that'd be fucking funny as hell. Deb, do you think you'll beat me by over 5 minutes? I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue. Is it possible? Sure. Do I have a lot of confidence in this category at the moment? I would say probably not. I don't feel like I have really done the proper amount of practice to be able to say that I can comfortably PB by 5 minutes. This was a mistake. Okay, worked out, but it was still a mistake. Hello there, Freeze. How's it going, dude? Pitch.
I'm just a city boy. Circumcised in South Detroit. Took the midnight cheese and some Cracker Jack.
Incredible. Thank you for the bits, Pidge. Just a city boy. Circumcised in South Detroit. Is that command not here? Which one, Flowies? I never played any of these Zelda games. Which one do you recommend starting with? Start with Wind Waker because it's the best one. Shit. Car strats. Take it away, car. Okay. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Nay, 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 don't shoot me. Fuck. That's fine. It's fine. We go again. Oh my god, what am I fucking doing? Maybe I can live? Okay, can just do that. At least I'm comfortable enough with that movement now, but not super comfortable with this movement. That's not good. That is really, really not good. Fuck off. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. This is unfortunately my fault for not practicing this enough. That's what you get. So we'll just do this backup. How many backups can I pull out of my hat before eventually I get fucking somewhere? Surprised that worked. Alex, thank you for the 49 months. Appreciate you, dude.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
Okay.
Hi, Ogden.
Hi. What am I doing? And why am I doing it like this? Get me out! Okay, fine. We're okay. We're living. We're still gonna get sub 1 hour, which is not a great milestone for this category, but it's something. Still genuinely am not totally sure how I'm losing like 1 billion years to Eli just in the 90% portion of this game, but you know, that's what studying and practice will do for you. We'll get there eventually. Okay. Challenge mode, we go here. We're still ahead. That's what matters.
Welcome back.
Okay. Yeah, he gets stuck puking proto-pets like that. Oh, what's up, Fruchtig? How you doing today, dude?
Ratchet.
Ratchet. Oh, don't hit me, please. Okay, it's fine. Hello there, Chuck Norris at Dragonborn 115. This is on PS3. I'm currently replaying the OG trilogy. Man, the amount of bugs I had on Rack 2 is insane. Least bug-filled Rack 2 experience. God, it was so nice of Yo Andy to make the Black Label mod. Are you playing the EU or NA version? I'm playing the EU version. What the fuck am I doing, man? No, I think it is like this, though, isn't it? Yeah. Gotta practice this again. I mean, we're alive at least. That's something. Don't do it! It's fine. Everything is fine. What is happening, man? There we go. I just had to do it a little bit earlier. Hello to Billis.
Oh, thank you for subscribing.
This is bad because I have to fucking do it with this now. Oh, shit. Please, for the love of God and all that is holy. It's fine.
Thank you for
Let's just fucking do it like this.
Where our customers come first.
I can't sometimes, man. Whatever. This is already off to a horrible start. Because I need to make sure I don't lose a lot of time in the NG Plus portion. What the fuck was any of that? That happens, you know? It happens. When was your latest 100 Tractor World Record with Black Label mod? It was on Sunday, actually, is when I got World Record with Black Label mod. Okay. Where's the trifecta? It was on Sunday. I really want to play this randomizer, Rack 2 and 3. Are there any mods for tools? I have no idea. Yo, what up, PK Sky? Listen, you guys may give me some shit for having a bad oozler right there, but you should see how good my fucking pokey skip has gotten. That's what I'm gonna say. Hell yeah, Naka. That's the spirit. Okay. That was fun. Nice, knock 2-1. That's funny. Let's go, the orange. How you doing? Okay, and then we go here. Yeah, so I'm thinking of doing another Hundo Trifecta run this Sunday. I'm not totally sure. I'm thinking about it. And this is not going to work, so we got to open this, and then it will go. Yeah, this is already off to a pretty rough start, but if we can somehow save some time in other places, it might not be horrible. The thing is, it's hard to... These runs are just hard to kind of pull off and commit to. But we'll see. Trifecta is where you do all 3 games, right? Yeah. It's mostly a time thing more than anything else. I should have gone to the right there, maybe, if I'm gonna let wall bounce off there. But we can always just... I don't have to probably go up here. I can probably just stay on the lower thing. That's fine. That was okay. What up, Shroom? Yeah, we'll see. I'm thinking about it. I just really want to run back because I really want to start just whittling this time down. But the thing is, the individual components are still just so rough right now. It's like, I'm so shit at Rack 2. I'm so shit at Rack 1. It almost feels like it's not necessarily super important to do all 3 of them if I'm gonna be this awful at Ratchets 1 and 2 specifically. 3 didn't go amazing, but it went significantly better than the other 2.
Where did this guy come from? The furry guy
Probably
is
shouldn't
on a
have walked
rampage.
that far up at first, but it worked out for the better. We're chilling. What's going on, Paya? You can call it time loss on Pokeskip during a first trigger of the year. We call it intentionally sacking time to raise more seal. What am I fucking doing in here, man? Raise more seal money? So true. Okay, we go to Barlow first. Any specific time you're aiming for in your next Trifecta run? I would like to just get sub 8:30, I guess. Yeah, we got sub 9, which is cool, but it's gonna take a lot more work to get further. Never been tied down in one place too long. Honestly, though, I gotta say, I'm not gonna fucking think about this. It's so stupid to waste my efforts just being like, oh, am I gonna do this thing on Sunday? I'll just fucking wake up on Sunday and decide if I want to do it. And if I want to do it, I'll fucking do it. And I will PB. It might not be the prettiest PB, but I will PB. Overthinking is for nerds. I knew that was close. It was marginal. Typical lap 3. I don't know why I switched off of the mini nuke before. Then we go to Felton. What did I learn? I need to make sure that at some point... When do I buy the bouncer and the shield? I buy the bouncer and the shield at some point. Yeah, there's gonna be on... Forgot I can't do that. On Ratchet 1, there's gonna be at least 30 minutes of pretty easy time save, because I'm not going to take like a billion years on Pokey Skip anymore. I should be able to save at least 20 minutes there. And then my PS3 crashed on the Quar 2 grind, which made me have to do 4 cycles instead of just 2. So if it doesn't crash again, if I remember to leave the patch on, then we're rocking and rolling already. And there's also just a bunch of little stuff that's with some repeat exposure, I'm just not gonna mess up as horribly as I did the last time. An example that comes to mind is losing in the ballpark of 2 minutes on Hoven any percent to messing up one ILJ to get to the Raritanium and then like having absolutely no clue what to do from there. So we'll get there. Slowly, 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 brick by brick, it all comes together. It's genuinely just hard to know how to best practice a category like this. There's plenty of arguments for plenty of different methodologies, but I gotta figure out which one is best for me. It's a work in progress. What up, Bully and Julian? How you doing, dude? Zem got good as fuck at race skip since the last time I watched a Rack 2 stream. I mean, I always get better. I always get better.
Philosophical question. Would you rather coast your way to finals and get blown out 0-3 or exiting group stage during the group of death where you fought every inch of the way out?
There is a... In Blue Lock, there's a quote in Blue Lock where one of the people in the very first episode says, I would rather score a hat trick than lose. Score a hat trick and lose than win 1-0 where I didn't get to score. And that's how I feel about that question. What have I done? It's fine. New mistake. A lot of new mistakes this run. Cool, I killed myself on accident. That's awesome. I'm getting a little grumpy again. I gotta just figure out the right things to do, man. It's more so that, like, I keep improvising, and that's what's getting me into trouble. Oh. That's not ledge grabbable. That's much better. Oh. If I don't make the cycle on Tabora, this run is dead. We have a chance if I can make the cycle. Oh my god. Alright, I think I know what I'm doing tomorrow then at the very least. I gotta practice a lot of NG Plus stuff. My movement is just not satisfactory. It's not an issue of focus, Osaka, and again, it's just hard. It's just a hard game. Alright, Baitmaster, I got you, dude. The Baitmaster. GG's on VIP. Okay, we're at 260,000. We get the bouncer here. We get the shield. We do this, and we're good. Then over here. CB told me to do it from here, but as time is moving forward, I'm believing him less and less. I don't know how this roof is cucking me so badly. There we go. I also don't necessarily mind losing all this time because I do feel like I'm incorporating a lot of newer strategies. And if you're not gonna you have to be really fast on that square input. I guess I just wasn't being fast enough. I thought I was. But perception can be deceiving, gamers. It can be very deceiving. I thought I was. But alas and alack. Alas and alack. Okay. I don't know why I went over here. And so because I don't have a lot of bombs, I have to buy here, which is unfortunate, but fine. I was watching your VOD from yesterday, IIRC, when you talked about Destiny 2, you forgot to mention that the game literally died. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's a bad game. It just means it's dead. You know, it's just dead. Crazy that this might gold? Yeah, nah, it's close, but not quite. Hey, we got a time save. This feels like getting punched in the face repeatedly for about 20 minutes and then finally getting like one little victory. Thanks, Nasha. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Tom fucking Kenny. Hold on. Dude has one of the most stable acting jobs, and he will take any fucking voice acting job, no matter how shit the show is. Yeah, Tom Kenny is the fucking GOAT. I finally immortalized myself in a Zem video, but of course it's me asking, what do you think would happen if you snort sewer crystals crazy style? Oh, was that in the Zem VODs video? That's funny. That's funny. I like that. I'm gonna annoy Isak next time. What are you gonna annoy him about? Tell me what the goss is. What are we annoying him about this time? If you like Blue Lock, I think you'd probably love Hajime no Ippo. Well, that one is like the progenitor, right? Everyone always says really good things about it. Oh, the save file manager. Yeah, it is kind of funny how it just doesn't... Yeah, Rackman really is held together by some hopes and dreams sometimes, but really only about some very small things. By and large, we really do have it quite good with Rackman, which I'm very thankful for. Bro, I remember when everyone, like, kind of hated this song because it was so popular. But if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I never hated this song. I've always thought it was amazing. Then what channel can I watch your Secret Agent Clank casual playthrough? I don't even know if I have that anywhere, frankly. I forget if I have that anywhere. What? You have 67 viewers right now on YouTube. Thanks. Oh, that's a fucking horror. This run might be fucked now because of that mistake, unfortunately. Yeah, I think this might be cooked. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll see. Maybe it's possible to still PB. But dying there is really bad. I don't know, man. It's just like... Well, I know why I'm not improving at this category. It's because my practice is so infrequent. But this is the vibe check that I kind of need. I'm a little... I'm not, like, sad or upset about it. I'm just kind of frustrated with myself. I know I'm capable of so much better. I gotta get my fucking act together, man. It's pissing me off that I'm not good right now. I think the category is also just fucking hard. It's not that hard, though, is the thing. Like, it is hard, but I shouldn't be performing this inconsistently and poorly at it. That's, like, the Widowmakers. That, like, it's not hard to improve at the category. Okay. I suppose that's fair, Hyan. And I am getting better. It's just, it's not codifying yet. Gotta be patient. I'm so impatient when it comes to this stuff, too. That's another problem of mine. It's the... This category just requires everything. It requires technical skill. It requires knowing what to do, knowing backups, keeping an even head, being patient. A lot of things I'm just not that great at right now. So I just gotta enjoy the process a little bit more. Even though I'm frustrated, what more can we do to make this a more enjoyable process? That's the real question. And I think the answer is hitting this right here. Alright, at least we got a gold. I'll take that. It was now discovered that in Gen 4, custom barrier does not activate upon switch, permanently changing the meta. What? Wait, doesn't activate on switch? So you can get a mon below 1/4 health, and then it doesn't pop custom berry until the next turn, so you can switch it out and preserve the custom. Is that what I'm understanding? What up, Blazeth? How you doing, dude? What mods are running? Exclamation point BL mod in chat if you want to learn more. Okay. Focus on a daring goal. My daring goal for right now is I want to get a good split right here and now. Now, I think I was told that I shouldn't do it like that, but I forget what the idea was. Was the idea that I'm... Ooh, okay. I think the idea is you're not supposed to turn all that much with the decoy. Okay. Okay. Maybe like this. Maybe this will keep my wrench from falling apart as much. I think this should be better. It looks like the wrench is more level right now anyway, so maybe it really does have to do with just charging in a straight line, throwing the decoy, and then turning Ratchet around from there. Or maybe I went too far to the right? I'm not totally sure. Gotta test it a little bit more. Yeah, these are some crazy charge boot shenanigans, Blazeth. They are indeed. They are indeed. Okay. So, I need to be... I'm not quite in range. That's more... What the fuck just happened? Oh, I couldn't buy it. Okay, thank God. I thought I just fucking ruined my entire run right there. My lord. Have I played Outlast? Outlast, I played Outlast. I hate the ending. I thought the ending sucked so badly. But it was a cool game until then. It was a very scary game until then. Genuinely one of the scariest games I've ever played. But I fucking hated the ending so much that it ruined the entire experience for me. And I even played Outlast 2, and I hated that game too. The ending of Outlast 2 is miles worse than Outlast 1. If you fuck up a buy like that because you reload the file, probably. I don't know. I'm not totally sure exactly when the game autosaves. I'd have to figure that out. Ratchet & Clank 2 is one of the games I've played. One of the best games you've played. Agreed, it's pretty fucking amazing. And the speedrun's pretty insane. I gotta keep it simple. What's the plan for all this? How am I gonna continue improving at this? I gotta finish Grelbin first. I gotta finish what I've started there. And then from there, I think the plan will be to sex mod the early NG Plus levels. So go for Uzla, go for Siberius, maybe Tabora. Try to focus on the more fundamental heavy levels. I think that's a smart plan. No tack needs love and attention. I've been messing that up a fair bit lately. Yo, what up, Colty? How you doing, dude? Just replayed it recently after like 10 years, man. I'm having so much fun. It's a great game, right? It's just such a fucking fun game. Do you ever bork the races through the rings, or do you pretty solidly get those nearly 100% of the time? I would say I get them very nearly 100% of the time. And maybe once in a blue moon, I'll fuck them up. Or usually, Critzy, it's like if I'm just back to a category, maybe I'll fuck it up 2 or 3 times, and then I don't fuck it up anymore. Back where we started, here we are to worry about you very night. You already got it on, oh baby. Nice little gold there too. Okay, this should be fine. We should have the bolts. We should be within the crystal range. Hello, is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. I am not in range. I'm just barely not in range. That's GG. Okay, so that means if I lose 2 minutes, from the start of any percent, or for the start of NG Plus, I can no longer make it. Well, that's GG, unfortunately. Mr. Omega, thank you for the 63 months. I appreciate it. So this is GG, unfortunately, and the reason it's GG is I lose guaranteed at least 9 minutes now. So you guys see how my crystal count is negative 32,000? That means I just barely missed the cycle. It's in what is it? Okay, 2 to the 2 to the 5th is 32. 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024. 2048, 4096, 8192, 6384, and then, or 16384, and then 32. So it's like 15-bit integers, right? So you lose more like 3 minutes. Oh, fair enough. I guess I've never figured out how to, like, consistently get it. I just figured I'd be at the back half of the crystals. But regardless, the point is, I lose a lot of time. It's an integer thing. It's these desert crystals, I overflow them. Essentially, I'm going to try to explain this. This is a very difficult thing to explain. I'm going to use Microsoft Paint. I'm going to use Microsoft Paint to explain this. I'm going to do my best to do it. So, I have now tied my bolt counts, or my crystal count, to the number of frames played. And so, the integer, so it's a 16-bit integer, right? I think that's how it works, right? There's like, these are the bits and they come in pairs of 2. And so each one of these is like, this is the lowest bound, right? This is 2 to the 0. This is 2 to the 1. This is 2 to the 2, 2 to the 3. Or 2 to the 0, 2 to the 0, 2 to the 2, 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, 2 to the 3, and so on and so forth. Right? And so The 15th integer is the one that has to flip for the crystal count to change. I think this is how it works. If I'm wrong, I'm fucking insanely wrong, but I'm not a computer scientist, so I'm doing the best I can. Essentially, you can kind of think of it in terms of negative. The range goes from negative 32,000 to positive 32,000. And every time this integer flips, it begins the cycle again. And so I kind of drew this in the reverse order, but like essentially it goes this way and then resets back over here. Every time this integer flips, it resets back to 32,000. So the fact that it's at 32,000 frames literally right now means I just fucking barely missed the cycle. If I had gotten here just a little bit earlier, it would have been at 32,000. I would have been totally fine. I could have cashed in all my crystals and not lost several minutes. But unfortunately, because of the way all this works, I have to wait until this integer flips again or when this integer is close to flipping again for this to be like, you know, past the point where I can start cashing it in for max money. And I think it works on, I think like a 16 integers worth of frames is like an 18-minute cycle. So realistically, I only have to be at like, you only have to be at the halfway point for it to start mattering. You start getting positive integers, you can start cashing them in for insane amounts of bolts, right? But basically what I would do is I would collect all the crystals and then I would get the stuff on Oozla. And then considering I would do that very quickly, I would still not be in time for when the integers roll over and I can start getting positive values again. So I'm going to be honest, I don't know when the last time was that I missed that cycle. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the downside of me not being very good at this category right now is that I still miss it sometimes. But, you know, it's with more experience, it just won't be a problem for me anymore. I'm a software engineer. You're doing great. It's like a 3-digit counting wheel flipping back over to 000 when it gets to 1,000. Yes. Is it big or little endian? I think it's little endian. I think big endian is when the biggest value is over here, right? Like over here. I think that's big endian, right? I don't know if I have that correct. But I know that it's reversed on PS3 and PS Vita. On PS Vita has the opposite of PS3 when it comes to the endian, which makes it very strange. So PS3 is big endian. Okay, PS3 is big endian. PS Vita is little endian. So it's reversed. So the way that I'll remember this is big endian means the biggest numbers at the beginning. Little endian means the littlest numbers at the beginning. That's the way I'll remember that. 15 bits, 32768 magnitude, and 1 sign bit. I'm not sure what a sign bit is, but I believe you. It seems like you guys know way more about this than I do. I have learned the absolute basics of computer science, only the absolute basics. I am not a computer scientist in the slightest. But unfortunately, being a Ratchet runner means that if you want to understand these games on a deep level these days, you have to at least be good. You have to at least be decent at computer science or at least understand what the fuck is going on. Makes it hard for me, honestly. But it's just another challenge to overcome, you know? Sign controls whether it's minus or positive. 1 sign bit. Interesting. As a software dev and a comp sci mentor you're cooking right now, a sign bit is the single 0 or 1 that represents if it's negative or not. Okay. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me at all that they changed the endianness in PS3 among many other things in the architecture. If that makes sense to you, then fantastic. Best way to beat the Impossible Challenge Megacorp game. I made it to wave 50, but I had 4 nanobars left. So, MX, here's what you're going to do next time. So, what you're going to do is... Oh, wait, first, I want to get the dopamine of at least seeing how my sum of bests look. So, we started this run 2:24:57 sum of bests. We shaved off 33 seconds, or 50, yeah, 33 seconds. Hey, it's progress. I'm not terribly happy with my performance today, but today was a very necessary failure, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna write down what my practice order needs to be, but first let me tell MX what he should do to beat the impossible challenge easier. So what you're gonna do is, to beat it for free, like really easily, you're gonna give yourself, you're gonna get the Rhino, right? You're gonna get the Rhino 2, you're gonna get the Plasma Coil. And you're gonna rotate between these two weapons and only these two weapons. So when it's a big enemy, or it's like, you know, the balls and the spiders, you kill with the Plasma Coil. Any other enemy, you kill with the Rhino. And then you put on the shield, you know, when you can. Pidge, thank you very much for the 5 gifted. I really appreciate that. I guess that means we're going to be playing Raldi's Crack House now, which is, at least I get to end the stream on something very fun and silly. Yeah, man, it's, I'm learning a lot. Let me also jot down note-wise the way that I need to practice this. So I need to write down everything, or else I'll forget about it. So, Rack 2 practice order. Learn the rest of Grelbin, NG+. Then, tunnel on early NG+ movement so you don't lose runs anymore. So this is going to be Uzla. This is going to be Maktar. This is going to be Siberius, Notak, Tabora. Those are the ones that I feel like I'm the least confident on right now. Then start locking in on the 8 minutes of time save Eli has over you in any percent. If I can keep up with Eli throughout the any percent portion of this, Rack 2 practice module, read me. If I can just be a little bit more focused with how I'm practicing, even if it's only an hour a day, the gains will show themselves in no time at all. Did you already plan the next run and bun session? Not yet, Sweeze, but I'm gonna probably do it pretty soon. The only thing that's actually my line for the next fight is very good. I just need to figure out a Skarmory idea. That's pretty much it. The Skarm is the only inconsistency. So here's what's gonna happen, gamers. I am going to use the bathroom again because I drank a lot of water. And then when I come back, we're gonna play some Raldi's Crack House. Okay. Lunch lady walk? That's fucked up, dude. Okay. YouTube people, I'm gonna end the YouTube portion of this stream. If you guys are interested in watching me speedrun Raldi's Crack House, it's a fucking insane game and you won't regret it. You can come over here to twitch.tv/Zem92. Or if you guys want to know the next time I'm going live, you can always go to discord.gg/Zem. I'm sorry, Mega F. My bad, dude. Hey, but it's good to see you, man. I hope things have been good, and I hope to catch you around the next time. I'll be streaming tomorrow, so you can come see me then, too. If you can. Oh, I'm sorry, YouTube guys. I think the thing is, it's tough when I don't already have something prepared for the YouTube stream. So realistically, I think I just need to be a little bit more on top of making thumbnails for YouTube streams. It's probably the schmoove. But YouTube people, I love having you guys here. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure. And I'll see you on the next one.